adventurers. Today, we're decoding Taurus Soul Horoscope for August 2025 that promises to bring both challenges and blessings, and trust me, it's going to be a wild ride. My trusted co-host Brian is here to explain it all. So cozy up, sip something warm, and let him spill the celestial tea. Brian, take the floor.
Thank you, Maya. You always bring the cosmic vibes. Let's talk about how these planetary movements will influence our lives, and why now is the perfect time to lean into their energy. Ah, Taurus, the stillness that shakes the world. Ah, Taurus, you quiet earthquake, you mountain draped in velvet. You don't storm into life, you settle into it like dusk claiming the horizon, slow, certain, and utterly unstoppable. While others chase the wind, you plant roots. While they shout their ambitions into the void, you whisper yours into the soil. You are not just grounded, you are gravity. And now, as August 2025 unfolds like a ripe fruit ready to fall, the universe leans in and says, "This is your season, not of noise, not of haste, but of depth, of presence, of becoming, because you, more than any other, were born to be, not to prove." And this August, the world will finally catch up to your pace, the quiet before the bloom. You don't begin August with fireworks. You begin it with a feeling, a deep internal shift, like the first tremor before a flower cracks open the earth. It's not loud, it's not dramatic, but it's real. A quiet knowing that something ancient is stirring within you. Not a crisis, not a rebellion, but a return. To what? To your body, to your truth, to the slow, steady rhythm of a life lived on your own terms. You've spent so long being strong, being reliable, being the rock everyone leans on, but even the strongest earth needs to rest. And this August, the land is softening. You may feel it as restlessness, as a dull ache in your joints, as a sudden intolerance for the same old routines, the same stale air, the same conversations that go nowhere. This is not boredom, this is wisdom. Your body, so that magnificent intuitive temple is speaking, and it's saying, enough, it's time to tend to yourself. So when the urge to lie in the grass and stare at the clouds arises, don't fight it. When the craving for warm bread, for ripe fruit, for the smell of damp earth after rain becomes overwhelming, surrender to it. These are not indulgences, they are invitations. From your soul, from the cosmos, from the quiet intelligence that knows you've been neglecting your own nourishment. Because here's the cosmic joke, you don't have to earn the right to be cared for. You were born with it, and the simplest pleasures are often the deepest medicine. The slow revolution of the soul. You don't believe in sudden change, you prefer evolution, not revolution. You'd rather grow a forest than set a spark. But August has a sense of humor, and it's decided to challenge your favorite defense mechanism. Suddenly, you may find yourself pausing in the middle of a busy day, in the middle of a commitment you no longer want. And in that pause, something profound happens. You feel, not a plan, not a solution, but a sensation, a memory, a truth. This is not laziness, this is awakening. The part of you that you've kept under lock and key, the part that longs for beauty, for slowness, for a life that doesn't revolve around duty, is finally stepping out of the shadows. It's not here to destroy your stability, it's here to enrich it. So when the world says, hurry up, you say, I am. When they say, be more efficient, you say, I am being alive. Because here's the secret they don't put on motivational posters. True productivity isn't measured in tasks completed, it's measured in moments truly lived. And if you've been putting off caring for your body, that old back pain, that restless sleep, that nagging fatigue, this is your sign. Not to punish yourself, not to fix everything at once, but to begin to stretch, to walk, to eat food that tastes like love, not fuel. To touch water, real water, not just to wash your hands, but to feel it. The temperature, the flow, the way it wraps around your skin like a forgotten lullaby. Because here's the punchline, the universe delivers with a wink. You don't have to earn your well-being, you just have to remember it's yours. The alchemy of the ordinary. You don't need grand gestures, you find magic in the mundane. In the weight of a book in your hands, in the warmth of a mug, in the way sunlight moves across the floor. And this August, the universe agrees. It will not hand you miracles wrapped in lightning, it will hand you moments. A song that makes you pause, a stranger's smile that lifts your spirit, a memory that surfaces like a fish breaking the surface of a still pond. These are not accidents. They are blessings. The universe isn't speaking in thunder, it's speaking in whispers, in the quiet hum of a refrigerator, in the rustle of leaves, in the way your cat stares at you like you're the only person in the world. And around mid-August, something shifts, the air changes. A subtle current begins to pull you forward. Not toward a new job, not toward a new relationship, but toward a new version of you. One who doesn't apologize for taking up space, one who doesn't dim their light to make others comfortable, one who finally says, "This is what I need," and means it. So if you feel the urge to rearrange your home, to buy that plant you've been eyeing, to cook a meal just for the joy of it, don't rationalize it away, follow it. The universe doesn't send this kind of quiet joy to just anyone, it sends it to those who are ready to feel again. Love. When the roots deepen in relationships, August may feel like a slow ripening. Not a breakup, not a whirlwind romance, but a deepening. If you've been giving more than you've been receiving, this is your invitation to pause. To ask, am I loved for who I am, or for what I provide? Because you are not here to be a provider, you are here to be cherished. And if you're single, don't expect fireworks, but do expect warmth. Someone may appear, not with grand declarations, but with a quiet consistency that makes your heart beat slower, not faster. And in that moment you may realize, I was never lonely, I was just waiting for someone who doesn't rush, but beware the illusion. Around mid-August, Venus dances with Neptune and the air fills with beautiful promises. Too beautiful, perhaps. Someone may offer you a dream wrapped in golden words, but your body will know the truth. If something feels too perfect, too easy, too magical, pause. Listen to the quiet hum in your gut. It's smarter than any contract, the power of not moving. You don't like chaos. You'd rather stay put than risk losing your footing, but August wants you to know stillness is not stagnation, it's strategy. The greatest transformations are silent. You won't see them at first, but one morning you'll wake up and realize, I don't react the way I used to. I don't carry the old tension. I don't need to prove anything. And that quiet shift is the real victory. The universe isn't handing you a prize, it's handing you a process, a chance to stop fighting yourself, to stop turning your strength into rigidity and instead turn it into resilience. So when the world demands drama, give it calm. When they expect you to panic, give them your presence. When they wait for you to break, give them your back. Not in defeat, but in departure. Because here's the truth, you don't have to be loud to be powerful. Sometimes the deepest waters make no sound at all. A final note with a dash of humor. Let's be real. You're not great at asking for help. You'd rather carry the whole world on your shoulders than admit you're tired. But this month, the stars are conspiring to make you finally say, I need a nap. So here's my advice. When someone says, how are you? Don't say busy, say grounded. When you feel overwhelmed, don't push through. Lie down. Stare at the ceiling. Let the silence speak. And when you finish a task, don't start another one. Rest, even if it's just for 10 minutes, especially then. Because here's the truth. Self-care is not laziness, it's survival. And for a Taurus, it's revolutionary. So go ahead, be steady, be sensual, be the one who knows the weight of a good book and the taste of real bread. But don't forget to feel the weight of your own soul, to pause, to wonder, to remember that even the strongest trees were once seeds, because August is here. And it is not asking for perfection, it is asking for you. Rooted, real, and finally gloriously alive. Until next time, may your peace be deep, your joy be simple, and your soul remember that even mountains were once dust.
And that's a cosmic mic drop, my friends. The universe is guiding us, but only we can choose to listen. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe for more astro adventures, and join the conversation in the comments. Until next time, stay fearless, stay fabulous, and keep dancing to the rhythm of the cosmos. Meow off.